Today, I'm going to show you how to create these great light up potions, the sun and moonbeams. Okay, so to make our moonbeams and the sun, we will need 2 glass bottles, and I have chosen styles that have these hinge lids. We're going to use the tall cylinder one for the moon and the shorter square one for the sun. And the hinge lid just works out really well for our lighting mechanism, and you'll see what I mean in just a minute. And speaking of lights, we will need some LED lights. So I picked these up at Michael's. These are submersible as well. Not that we will be submersing them, but they are really great, and you can use them for multiple things. I'll put a link in the description down below to another style of light that I've used for these as well. Some glitter. So I have chose a gold glitter for the sun and a navy blue iridescent glitter for the moon. A Sharpie. You will need a blue or black Sharpie for the moon and an orange or yellowy Sharpie for the sun. Some beads, and I picked these up at the dollar store, and we have got some gold toned ones and then some black and navy iridescent ones, and those will be perfect. A hot glue gun, and our labels printed on sticker paper, and the link for these is in the description down below. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take our submersible LEDs, and we are actually going to change their color. So these are really great, and these are about $7.50 for the set of 4 at Michael's, and you can get a 12-pack, etc. And when you use the coupon, it makes them really affordable. But all you do for these is twist this back, and it turns it on. And then you untwist it to turn it off. So it makes it really convenient for our jars. So we're going to unscrew the lid off of these. And then we have the light exposed. So what we're going to do is take our Sharpie and we are going to color the light bulb the color that we want it to shine. And you can do this with any color. I know I've shown this on some fairy lights as well, but that's how you can transform your LED lights to whatever color you want them to be. Okay, so now that our LEDs are colored in, so they will give a slightly changed cast of light. So the yellow one will obviously give off a yellowy hue, and then the one we did with the black Sharpie will look kind of navy when it's lit. It won't completely change the light, but it changes it enough that you can tell a difference between the two. But if you didn't want to color it in, you don't have to. I just like to do it because I think it adds a little bit of a difference to the bottles. So now that we have these colored in, we're going to go ahead and glue them into the lid of our jars. Okay, so to do that, we're just going to open our jar. And this is where we're going to place our light. So as you can see, the light just barely fits in there. And we're just going to glue that in. Okay, so while this is drying, it's important to kind of keep it at the level that we're going to want it to glue, because if you try to lay it down, it's likely going to fall off or get an angle. So just make sure that we let it completely dry. So whether you put something underneath this while it dries or whether you hold it, just to make sure that it stays where you want it. And then we're going to do the same thing with our moon jar. Okay, and once our glue has dried, you'll see that we'll be able to close our jar completely and the light will be encapsulated inside. Okay, so now that they are completely dry, we're going to go ahead and fill our jars. So these are really simple because the light is what does most of the work. So all we're going to do is add some glitter, and it doesn't have to be a crazy amount. We just want enough in there that when we shake it up, it'll kind of coat the walls and have a little bit resting at the bottom. And then we're going to add some beads as well. Okay, and as you can see, I have a mix of the beads and the glitter in here. And that's going to set the base of our sun. And now we're going to do the same thing for the moon. And as you can see, we have the beads and the glitter in here as well. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and put our label on, and then I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so now that we have our labels on, and if you don't have sticker paper, you could have used regular paper and Mod Podge, but the sticker paper just makes your life a whole lot easier. Now we're going to just take and turn on our lights. And once we have the lights turned on, just shake up your entire bottle, and the static electricity from the glass and everything else with the glitter will kind of help the glitter to adhere, and it goes up around your light as well, which just kind of gives a really neat effect. And as you can see, we get a really great glowing effect in our jars. And the light really reflects off of all those beads in the bottom and our glitter and just makes it shine. So this bottle is super simple, super easy, but it is a showstopper at night. It just glistens and shines and looks amazing in your collection. And there you have it, the sun and moonbeams. These will be a great addition to our potion prop collection we've been making along the way, or might be a nice accessory for our cosplay costume. So if you like this video, give me the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and we will catch you guys later. Thanks so much.